John 15:2 says, every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Pruning does not look gentle. The gardener takes a sharp blade and cuts away living growth. And to someone who does not understand the process, it may appear that the gardener is attacking the plant, destroying it. But the gardener sees what others cannot see. He knows which branches are draining strength. He knows which growth is producing nothing. He knows what must be removed before greater fruit can appear. God sometimes cuts things out of our lives. He may close a door we were determined to enter. He may remove a relationship we thought we could not live without. He may disrupt a plan we were convinced had to succeed. He may expose an attitude or a habit or a distraction we've defended for years. Our first reaction is usually, why is God doing this to me? But a better question is, what is God trying to produce in me? Not everything painful is punishment. Sometimes the pain is pruning. Holy heartburn isn't always a bad thing, right? We ought to be focused on the development that the Lord is trying to do in us. In 1660, English preacher John Bunyan was thrown into prison for preaching without a government license. And being a prisoner, separated from his family and his church family and his public ministry, was very difficult for him. From a human perspective, the preacher had been removed from the very place where he could be useful. His ministry appeared to have been cut down, but Bunyan began writing a book while in prison. His years of confinement became closely connected with the development of the work for which he is best remembered, the Pilgrim's Progress. For centuries, the Pilgrim's Progress has been read and helped many believers understand the Christian journey and the danger of turning back and the importance of continuing faithfully toward the Lord. It became one of the most widely read and influential Christian books ever written, strengthening generations of believers far beyond Bunyan's lifetime. But Bunyan was released in 1672. First part of Pilgrim's Progress is published in 1678, and the message that authorities attempted to confine eventually traveled far beyond the reach of one preacher standing in one pulpit. What looked like the destruction of Bunyan's ministry became part of the multiplication of his ministry. The prison was real. The suffering was real. The separation from his family, church family, those that loved him and those that he loved was real, but God was still producing fruit. You may believe your usefulness is over because something has been taken from you. But God is not limited by what you have lost. The gardener knows how to produce fruit in places you would never have chosen. Do not grab the branch God is attempting to remove. Do not keep reopening the door God has closed. Do not assume that loss means God has abandoned you. The pruning knife is in the hand of the gardener, not the enemy. Never assume God is finished with you, is done with you. He's completely over with you, simply because he allowed something to be cut out of your life. Today's challenge: ask God to reveal what is consuming your strength without producing spiritual fruit. Stop defending what he's attempting to remove. The victory thought of the day: God is not trying to ruin your life. He is cutting away what is ruining your fruitfulness.